Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, a group with a whole lot to prove here today, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype of the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Here comes a handoff. The Hurricanes are looking to keep this drive going.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And I tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Direct snap to the back. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to pass. It's Soto. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play. And the Canes will line up to punt it away. On the return, it's Beck. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The offense defense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. Big play across midfield, will spot it near the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller and allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackle, but first down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful. Let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. Enough for a first down at the 37.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Catch made with a tight end on a corner route. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Canes moving quickly down the field here. He hands it off from the gun. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Dropping back. It's Soto. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? The Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Now here's the toss play. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out on the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
The Hurricanes looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out. It's back. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. The big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Offense getting set. It's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but
he's got it right near the end zone. Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And that run produces a decent gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This quarterback on fire today. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Fielded in the end zone. It's back. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Always looking to throw. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. The linebacker shifting around now. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Looking downfield, it's Wheeler. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it again. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Finding space at the 20.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Hey, Chris, we could hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier. But I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A quick throw out left, complete. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Will he score here?
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Gets rid of it on the move. Here's the target, and it's complete. They get him down after the completion.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
To the air, it's Soto. QB to the tight end for a completion. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback dropping back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage on that screen. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. A completion sets up a second down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown for the U. It was a foot race and he won it.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out. It's back. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Just time enough for one more play in the half. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's back. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down here for this offense. We get the second half started with a running play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Single back, takes the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. The punt team making their way on the field. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. The quarterback's got it on the option. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Powering right past the defender. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And the Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the handoff. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Canes. This offense cannot be stopped.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game with this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out. It's back. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Ball handed off.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important 3rd down play coming up. And someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking to scramble. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. Punting ready to boot it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Big guys up front, lined up. It's 1st down. And there's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Soto. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Caught near the goal line.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball is thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
The Canes will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal after that loss. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Doesn't quite make it. Forced out at the 1.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down. They'll keep the kicker on the sideline, try to break the tie with a touchdown here late. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So they start 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. You know the defense is going to be aggressive now. This offense has to be careful not to make a mistake here. Quick throw. The catch is made. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the quarterback keeps it here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. And on the carry, he's heading left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And he's got some open field ahead. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Miami.
What a play here by the defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead. But instead, they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's back. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. The gain moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10. Looking downfield. It's Wheeler. Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the 1st down in the process.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The pocket breaking down. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And the quarterback come through under pressure. Down a score late here in the 4th. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looks to the left for a quick throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. The clock is stopped.
Well, I'll tell you what. This put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Back to pass. It's Wheeler. He's escaping the pocket now. Finding space at the 20. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a 1st down.
First snap in the red zone on this drive. Working tight windows. It's Wheeler. The tight end has got it. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, another nice throw by this quarterback. You know, Chris, he's had a heck of a day the entire game, avoiding mistakes, making good throws, giving his team a chance to win this game. And when it comes down to it, I want the ball in his hands with a chance to make a play to win it.
And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Chris, how about that execution? Great throw by the quarterback. The receiver does his job and then takes it into the end zone. And now we've got an interesting situation here. Late in the game in a playoff, you kick the extra point to tie this up, or you go for 2 to potentially take the lead.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win in a regulation? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Soto. Catch made on the left side. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Canes with first and 10 here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got it now inside the 10. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place. They gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Finding space at the 20. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with 11 seconds remaining. First and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. It's QB sneak. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Here we go. A chance to take the lead in the final seconds. Long enough and good. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After the clutch kick to take the lead, now they'll kick it away. The offense still a chance to tie this game if they can drive the field quickly. Bringing it out. It's back. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays. Time is winding down. And now the handoff. Oh, the ball comes loose. Defense has got the football. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.